here is the route distinguisher. Here's the route. The route distinguisher makes the route unique. So this is why you can have overlapping subnets in different VRF tables, because technically the RD is going to make it a unique route in BGP. Then you have the X community values, which is your route target value, which is RT. It'll tell you right in your face. RT 65001.2 is the RT. And then from here, you have your OSPF metrics, right? This is your OSPF metrics here, right? Router ID, the whole nine. This domain ID right here is how we can make a route appear as an inter-area route or an external route. So if, case in point, if the domain is different, you know, when you do router OSPF and a number, that number is technically the domain ID, right? But you don't see it behind the scenes. So that number will actually correlate with the number that you put for the OSPF ID, right? Or the ASN. Now you can change that in OSPF by doing I think it's domain ID and then X0000. It's like this long number. Let me see if I can do this here just so you guys can see it. I'm not going to save it, but I want you to see this router OSPF. I believe this was 2 VRF cusp and then domain ID. And then you got to do the domain ID here. All right. So we can do type and then 0005. So it'll be 0005. And then this extra long value. So if I did 000001, it would change the domain ID wouldn't be 2 anymore. And then the routes I see on the other end would be E2 routes and not a OIA route. Right. So when it comes out of when it comes out of the PE on 15, if you show IP route OSPF, instead of showing inter area, this will say E2 because the domain ID is different.